Do you ever long for a time that seemed simpler, quieter, kinder, more real? A time when doors were left open, streets were safe, and the loudest sound was the rumble of a milk float on a summer morning? Today, let's rewind the clock and take a trip back to Britain in the 1950s, a time when life was indeed simpler. Ready to embark on this nostalgic journey? Let's dive right in. Welcome back to Vault Chronicles, where each episode we unravel the threads of time to bring you captivating glimpses into bygone eras. Imagine stepping into a realm where houses proudly displayed their "Beware of Dog" signs, not out of caution, but as a friendly warning to any unsuspecting passers-by. In the 1950s, homes were fortresses of warmth and security. Despite the absence of alarm systems, doors were often left unlocked and windows unlatched, a testament to the prevailing sense of community and trust. The era was marked by a profound sense of community and belonging. Residents weren't just acquaintances. They were friends, confidants, and pillars of support for one another. A simple wave or a friendly chat became a ritual, fostering a sense of unity that transcended mere geographical proximity. Picture yourself strolling through streets where the air is filled with the melodies of birdsong and the gentle murmur of human voices. The tranquility of the 1950s, Britain was a melody all its own. Free from the cacophony of traffic, the city streets resonated with the soothing rhythm of life. Nature's symphony was not drowned out, but harmonized with the sounds of human interaction, creating a serene soundscape that enveloped the nation. Let us pause for a moment and let our thoughts drift back to those blissful days when a television set wasn't just a box, but a portal to a shared experience. Back then, families would gather around the flickering screen, mesmerized by the offerings of the BBC or ITV. The arrival of a new program was an event, something to anticipate and discuss. Programs like The Adventures of Robin Hood, The Quatermass Experiment, and The Army Game were not just entertainment. They were cultural touchstones that sparked conversations and created lasting memories. And how could we forget the legendary BBC Mrs. Dale's Diary? What did you love about these shows? Share your thoughts in the comments. Now let's turn our attention to the heartbeat of the 1950s British home, the ubiquitous kettle. This humble appliance was more than just a kitchen tool. It was a symbol of daily rituals. The gentle gurgle and hiss of boiling water held a special place in the rhythm of everyday life. From first thing in the morning to late in the evening, the kettle sang its comforting song, promising a soothing cup of tea, hot chocolate, or soup. It was the constant companion of the era, weaving its comforting presence into the fabric of daily routines. And who could start their day without it? Did you know that the iconic red telephone box wasn't just a practical invention but also a design masterpiece? In the 1950s, these boxes stood as symbols of innovation and functionality. The bright red paint job was not just aesthetically pleasing but served a crucial purpose, ensuring visibility from a distance. Whether summoning help in emergencies or simply making a call, the red telephone box became an indispensable part of daily life. Can you recall a time when you used one of these classic boxes? Share your experiences below. And now, let's turn our attention to the beloved British Bobby, a symbol of law and order during the 1950s. These men and women in their distinctive uniforms were not just enforcers of the law, but integral members of the communities they served. They were approachable, respected, and trusted, forming a bond with the public that went beyond their law enforcement duties. Their presence offered a reassuring sense of safety, and their dedication contributed significantly to maintaining the social fabric of the time. Now let's shift our focus to a pivotal moment in the day, tea time. Tea, the national drink of Britain. It wasn't just a beverage, it was a cultural institution. At precisely 4 o'clock, families and individuals alike would come together for a steaming pot of tea. Accompanied by biscuits, cakes, or sandwiches, this ritual was a celebration of everyday life. It was a moment of relaxation, reflection, and connection. And what better way to unwind than with a good cup of tea? Imagine yourself seated at a table enjoying a freshly brewed cup of tea in the 1950s. The process was more than just a way to make a drink. It was an art form. The gentle pour from the kettle to the pot, the precise measurements of tea leaves, and the delicate balance of hot water. Each step was a testament to the importance placed on this daily ritual. Tea in the 1950s was about savoring the moment. It was a time to relax, to reflect, and to connect with others over a warm, comforting beverage. This wasn't just a drink. It was a cornerstone of British culture. Life in the 1950s wasn't solely about tradition. It also had its fair share of thrills. Picture this, you're in a bustling town center, the excitement palpable in the air. Teddy boys and girls with their distinctive fashions strutting their stuff, while rock and roll tunes pump out from nearby jukeboxes. The Cavern Club in Liverpool becomes a mecca for aspiring musicians and fans alike. The Beatles, still relatively unknown, are about to change everything with their electrifying performances. The energy is infectious, blending the rhythms of the past with the rebellious spirit of youth. Shifting gears slightly, let's talk about the automobile in the 1950s. Cars weren't just a mode of transport. They symbolized freedom, adventure, and personal expression. Classic models like the Mini, the Austin, and the Hillman Minx rolled through the streets, not just carrying passengers, but embodying the changing times. The ownership of a car represented a significant milestone. And for those fortunate enough to drive, the open road was a canvas for exploration and discovery. The 1950s marked a significant chapter in British history. Following the austerity of World War II, there was a palpable sense of relief and optimism in the air. People yearned for normalcy, community, and a glimpse of the future. The post-war generation, also known as the baby boomers, entered the world, symbolizing hope and renewal. As the decade progressed, economic recovery gained momentum, leading to a surge in consumerism and a renewed focus on leisure activities. If you found this journey through the 1950s intriguing, we invite you to explore more of our content. We've got more videos that celebrate life in bygone eras and showcase fascinating facets of history. Make sure to hit that like button if you enjoyed this trip down memory lane and subscribe for more such adventures. Your engagement helps us bring more captivating historical tales to life. So what are you waiting for? Dive into our collection and let the journey through time continue.